Chapter 11, the PSSM, the Problem-Solving Skills Model. For every problem, there is a solution. If there is no solution, then the problem hasn't been well defined. And if there really is no solution, then there's no problem. This is not a famous quote. This is simply a way to address problems, issues, and challenges in your life. I call this the PSSM because this model is not a therapy model. It's a skill-based model. It's step-by-step and is easy to follow. Step 1. Identify the issue or the problem. Step 2. Define the issue or the problem. Step 3. Evaluate the issue or the problem. Step 4. Explore multiple solutions for the issue or problem. At least 3 different solutions. Preferably, go for 10. Step 5. Execute the solution with the highest perceived chance of success. Step 6. Evaluate. Step 7. If not solved, start again. So let's go through this step by step and we'll unpack this. First, we need to identify a problem before we can come up with a solution to a problem. This might sound obvious, but oftentimes this is overlooked. This one becomes obvious because it arrives as an emotion or a feeling. As an example, even when we fail to deliver on a product, the problem is not that we failed to deliver the product. The problem is that the client doesn't have what they wanted, and this will reflect poorly on you. How would you feel if someone said to you that your behavior reflects poorly on you? Your feelings and your emotions are signals for you to identify. As discussed, it is crucial to identify your feelings and your emotions. Secondly, we need to define the issue or the problem. Let's say we are constantly short with everyone around us. We are unsettled and we always feel like we're under some sort of pressure or under some sort of attack and constantly feel like we need to defend ourselves. This is just the behavior. This is a symptom manifestation of something going on inside of us. This is not the cause, this is the effect. And we need to name it to tame it. We need to identify it and then we need to define it. Define the issue or the problem at its root. Step 3. Evaluate this. Ask yourself, is this something worth spending a huge amount of energy on? Oftentimes we spend energy on things we can't change, and all we do is live our life in suffering, putting energy into something that we can't change anyway. If the issue is anxiety, not to worry, there's lots you can do about this. Even though anxiety has almost become an epidemic, it is one of the easiest and the most measurable challenge to get over. Evaluation is part of prioritization. Sometimes after we evaluate a problem, the solution is just to move on, and to move on to bigger and more important things. Step 4. Explore multiple solutions for this issue or problem. At least 3. Preferably, go for about 10. Now this might take some time, and it might seem a bit over the top. However, in general, the solution almost presents itself or becomes extremely obvious through this process. Come up with at least 3 solutions so that you do not run at this blindly. If you simply react to these challenges, problems, or issues, most of the time you create more chaos than before. It's also very common that while you are coming up with these solutions, the problem solves itself. And if not, having at least 3 solutions to this problem or challenge gives you flexibility. Flexibility is a key component for a healthy mind, body, and life. Step 5. Execute the solution with the highest perceived chance of success. This one is fairly self-explanatory. Do the action, do the thing you need to do to solve the problem. If the problem will take a while to solve, start now. It is said that there are 2 best times to plant a tree. The first time is 20 years ago. The second time is right now. Start taking action towards solving these issues and challenges or problems in your life right now. Do not wait, and definitely do not procrastinate. If there is a problem, challenge, or issue in your life that does not solve itself, these tend to get worse, and you might find yourself in a situation that Chad found himself in before he tried something new. Step 6. Evaluate. Check to see if the problem has been resolved. Now sometimes this is a once-off thing. The problem gets resolved, goes away, and never comes back. However, for emotional problems, these tend to be like a boomerang. They go away, and when you're not looking, they come back and smack you in the back of the head, or in the chest. Which leads neatly to step number 7. If it is not resolved, start again. This is a very simple model. This is the PSSM, the Problem-Solving Skills Model. I refer to this as a skill because this one requires practice. Anything that we practice, we get good at. And the more we get good at it, eventually it becomes a skill. This one could actually become a true skill for you, and this skill can pay off big for you. In many ways, most jobs are problem-solving positions. As we repeat this, it goes in easier. I know I'm repeating myself, but this bears repeating. Let's do a quick review. Step 1, identify the issue or the problem. Step 2, define the issue or the problem. Step 3, evaluate the issue or the problem. Step 4, explore multiple solutions for the issue or the problem, at least 3, preferably go for 10. Step 5, execute the solution which has the highest perceived chance of success. Step 6, evaluate. Step 7, if not solved, start again. On step 5, when I say execute the solution with the highest perceived chance of success, I'm very sure some of us are going, but that's obvious, of course I'm going to do that. Not always, not always. In my coaching and consultation work, the client and I come up with multiple solutions. And the one that I perceive will work the best is the one the client does not want to do. So this is why for number step 5, I really harp on the idea that you use the one with the highest perceived chance of success, not just the ones which feel comfortable.